Hey, what's up, everybody? It's 2:45. I woke up because I got a phone call from a parent who's asking me why I don't use Zoom. And this was a parent who just got off work because they're an essential worker. They work at a healthcare facility, and they're going to remain nameless. But while I'm up here, I'm going to tell you I don't use Zoom. And I don't care what they're sending out there right now. Zoom is trying right now to protect its image. Because if you do enough digging, especially if you go into the coding of Zoom, you'll notice that Zoom has servers in China. Now, this has nothing to do with the COVID-19 or anything like that. But the point is that China is a country that their government is communist. And in that country, they don't need warrants for to seize data. So all of these servers that are in China, China can just take the data. Now, you're going to get told, this is why a lot of the public schools are not using Zoom. I know in New York City, they're not using it. It's not safe. It's not secure. A third party always has the ability to take a look at it. And now that I went to, and if you go to YouTube, go to a YouTuber named SOMEORDINARYGAMERS. And 8 hours ago, he posted a video. Is this app safe enough? Zoom. And he says you can't trust it, but there are ways around it. But I doubt anybody is savvy enough in the education world to use a virtual machine to run operating systems. You're getting a lot of teachers who think they're tech savvy because, they got an iPhone or something. But, you ask those same teachers if they ever heard of Linux, chances are they don't. They haven't. And I use Linux all the time with my Android devices and my computer. I use Linux. I taught myself after my brain surgery how to do Linux, but I don't use Zoom. Well, let me rephrase that. I do use Zoom for some things, but nothing that's going to violate the privacy of individuals. So if your child has what's called an individual education plan, an IEP, or if your child has what's called a 504, or if your child is protected by the ADA, American Disabilities Act, which I know all about that American Disabilities Act, and rights being violated and stuff like that because, my sister and me and, anyway, the point I'm trying to get across is if you don't want other parents, especially here in Florida where they have something called FERPA, if you're all about the privacy of your kids, why are you on Zoom? Somebody in Orange County, a guy hacked into Zoom and exposed himself in front of kids. And then all the teachers are like, well, you got to do this, 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 and this. Okay, that's great. But the server where Zoom is running from is still in China. So regardless of what these teachers are doing and whatnot, the information, watch the guy's video. I'm sold on it. I'm doing some more research about it. Maybe they're tightening up their security, but their servers are still in China. You just got to go into the coding and see that. And, they do data mining and stuff like that. Yeah, I'm drinking soda at 2:45 a.m. in the morning, but all I got left is juice in there. And I don't know, but that's what I mean. A parent calls me up and asking, and they were really concerned about it because all these hospital workers, they get together, they start talking. And the parent told me, well, in the public school that they go to, they're told not to use Zoom. But the private school I go to, I'm told to use Zoom. What would you recommend? My answer was this. Do you love your kids? Okay. Do what you think is safe for your kid. And if you choose not to use Zoom, express to the school why. Cite SOMEORDINARYGAMERS video. Here, I'll even show you. Hold on. Uh-oh. Where'd the remote go? Oh gosh, this is okay. Here we go. Here we go. So hold on. Here we go. I know it's backwards, but there it is. Some ordinary gamer. Is this app safe? Some ordinary gamers. And he's talking about Zoom. Remember, I used to teach DBQs and how to write DBQs, and I also taught how to do it successfully. Thank you. I do know how to teach people how to write. You know, been doing it since 2004. 16 years. Might know what I'm doing. But there it is. You always get, the reason why I'm bringing that up is you always got to cite your sources. There's source number one. It's not what you know, it's what you can prove. And I know that right now there's a tech guy named Mudahar. Yes, you know, that's his name. And he's a tech guy. He runs this channel. He knows a lot. I followed a lot of his videos for the last 4 years. He knows what he's talking about. And if he can show you in the code how the servers are connected to China and your child is on that server, China's got your data. China's got your data. And if you don't think they're going to do something with that data, you're wrong. You're wrong. You're getting profiled. It's the same. It's like COPA. Look up COPA, C-O-P-A. And that's the thing that right now that, you know, YouTube and Google got in trouble for because they were collecting data from kids or about kids or people that were under 13 years or younger. It's illegal. And this is the problem. Education in schools, you know, they're so quick to use technology. I've been saying this for 20 years. Everybody wants to be the kid on the block with the brand new toy and they want to use it in their school and toot their horn, but they don't know what they're doing. I'm not going to say what school I worked at, but I remember I went down into the basement to get, like, you know, desks for my classroom, and it was a mountain of iMacs. It looked like, if you ever saw Lord of the Rings, Return of the King, the scene, the extended edition where the skulls are coming out of the mountains. That's what it looked like. It looked like a mountain of robotic skulls. All these iMacs, they went from the floor to the ceiling. I couldn't believe it. I'm like, how much did each one of those cost? And I just was like stunned because that's tax dollars and that's frivolous spending. I mean, it's great that schools use technology, but unless you know what you're using your stuff for, what's the point? You know? And I get it. You know, there are some teachers out there that they want to get ahead. They want to become administrators. They want to become math, science, technology people. I get it. I get it. It's tough to move up in schools. It's not what you know. It's who you know. But you know, I mean, don't sacrifice your students. Don't sacrifice your students' privacy. Don't sacrifice your kids' privacy just to be the, you know, look at my new app. Look at my new toy. No. This is why I'm using YouTube. All right. This is why I put my videos up on YouTube. It's why I use Facebook Messenger to talk. You know, I mean, at least you know what you're getting into. You know, Zoom out of nowhere, everybody loves to use it, but are they using it for the right reasons? I don't know. So do your research. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe Mudahar is wrong. Maybe. All I'm saying is I got a source right there that's telling you don't use Zoom if you're worried about your privacy. Some people aren't. All right. That's it. Have a good night.